Alright, special good afternoon to you, our champions. How are they, guys? Now, we need to let us now take this time discuss one or two recent updates with the lap on the side of Chelsea Football Club. I see the hot concerning the last of Malagusto. The lap because they say Como don't run after Chelsea take Como the price. We say they go used they go got to pay in taking Lian the lap on loan. Como run, go they look for other options. Also, the letters we say you got to know on this saga of Chelsea owners. Ebale and Todd Burnley, Todd Burnley wanting to sell their own stake of Chelsea to Clear Lake. So these are the two we go discuss. And Manchester City source don't also confirm one or two recent updates on the case of Malo Gusto and Enzo Fernandez. The only thing you can do for me right now is to tap on the like button, share this video as we begin to dissect the matter and see the hot you grab. Now, first of all, on the case of the lab, Chelsea told Como to pay £8.5 million if they want to sign Liam Delap on a season-long loan. But Como sees that money as too high, too expensive for them to just pay £8.5 million to sign a player in just 1 year. So they look for options. And he get one Florentina striker, former Juventus striker, Kane, or what do they call him? Kane. They are now pushing to get the player on a permanent deal. Other clubs who are interested in signing the lap are Nottingham Forest. And they say Nottingham Forest currently right now are leading the race to sign him. But remember, Chelsea tag £50 million. So anyway, we just they watch the matter, seeing the odds. Como where he had them to pay ordinary 30 for Taluba go come pay you 10 million euros to take a player from you alone. Come go say, where is this down? Where are they see this money? Say Chelsea. As now they quote this money, where are they see them? Anyway, that's the case of Liam Delap. If they look for where they collect a social or on a daily basis without anybody demanding any shishi from you, check the link under my comment section right now. If you're watching on TikTok, check my bio. Join them on their WhatsApp group. You grab my point? Now, moving ahead now on the case of Malo Gusto, I think Malo Gusto will end up staying at Chelsea Football Club because Manchester City source don't confirm say they were looking to sign a right back. They were looking to sign a right back, or they are looking, to sign Malo Gusto from Chelsea. But at the end of the day, the £75 million being tagged by Chelsea for Gusto was seems too high for Manchester City. So I think the case of Gusto is gone. Let's say any magic will happen in the last couple of days of the transfer window where a team will come from nowhere to come and pay Chelsea £75 million. Remember, Gusto cannot leave Chelsea on a loan. Now, moving ahead, now the same Manchester City source also confirmed that Manchester City made Enzo Fernandez their top priority signing in the midfield, but at this moment, they are willing to pay Chelsea £120 million. Me say Man City source don't confirm say with the speculations Man City is going to return to Enzo Fernandez. They are not even willing to match £120 million. Talk more of now. Chelsea don't talk say they are not selling Enzo 120. So there is a high chance, there is 90% chance that Enzo Fernandez ends up staying at Chelsea. Also, this Enzo Fernandez matter, don't they talk at too much. He will end up at Chelsea because Man City will not pay that amount. That's the case. Case closed. Let's say they go come out talk, and Chelsea, according to the Atlantis, Chelsea are reluctant to sell one of their best players, or Chelsea are reluctant to strengthen a Premier League rivals in the dying minutes of the transfer window. Chelsea will not do that, and they will not entertain anything less than the amount. Though we say they don't already tag more than 120, they go sign. So moving ahead now, the case of Emmanuel Mega, decision have been made. Emmanuel Mega is not going out on loan. He's not going anywhere. He's going to be staying at Chelsea Football Club. And what does this mean for Nicholas Jackson? It only means that Jackson, there is a high possibility that Jackson ends up leaving Chelsea Football Club either on a permanent deal or on a loan deal. But as it stands now, I'm not seeing any serious club coming for Nicholas Jackson. So it is looking likely that Jackson could still end up staying at Chelsea Football Club. So anyway, more just the watch the matter and see go be. Now, Omar Kelleman is also on the verge of joining Strasbourg in a permanent deal after there was a progress in discussion between Chelsea and Strasbourg. So I think there is also a bye-bye clause on it. Before the ends of this week, Omar Kelleman, the former Aston Villa player, is expected to be joining Strasbourg on a permanent deal. Now, moving ahead now, the Clear Lake and Todd Bohe matter, or Todd Bowley matter. Say as of yesterday, a report came out that Todd Bowley want to sell their own stake because say Clear Lake they get 60% of the Chelsea stake, while Todd Bowley get 38%. Why he get another people wey get 2. So you get, like I say, you get some decisions wey be say to make for the club based on say Todd Bowley still get small stake for the club. They know they allow him make his decision stand. So as it stands now, they say Tom Burnley is now looking towards selling his own stake to Clear Lake, whereby the Clear Lake will be the full owner of Chelsea Football Club. Now, this is the impact of it, and this is one of the disadvantages of it. If you check earlier, when they bought Chelsea, Todd Bowley, we are pushing for Chelsea to get a new stadium, was pushing for things to start working for, was pushing for Chelsea to start getting experienced players. At the end of the day, like I say, Clear Lake was against the decision then, and they were having issues upon issues upon issues. But at the end of the day, like I say, Clear Lake don't they understand Abale or waiting they call him Ebale or waiting they call that man. They don't they understand say football can be used as business, and why doing it as a business you can also achieve great things while running your business. So I think at this point in time, Clear Lake have really understand where Chelsea belongs, and they are working towards that. So Tolbo, hey, don't they talk say, oh boy, if like say we go say our own stake, the decision already make, but it is not imminent. They are not doing that now, but they are processing it. They are still deliberating on it whether they will do such. But I think the advantage there is that it will make decision more easier for club to make, because once you have one owner in the club, if you want to do something in the club, or if you want to buy any player that is that the owner is involved, it won't even take up to how many weeks negotiating, because if they are two, they will have to sit down. This one will agree, this one will not agree, this one will say no, let's go for this one. But one is one owner. Once is one owner, fine and good, decision will be made with immediate effect without wasting any time. So I think this one is the advantage of having one owner in a particular football club. But the disadvantage is may this clearly confetti not tomorrow can't change mind, can't they misbehave if they finally get this club as the main owners. You grab. Anyway, guys, make a know what you think about the comment section. Share this video as it dey hot. Make sure it gets to wider audience, because the more you share, the more we get to wider audience. And don't forget to comment one or two things, turn on your notification button, so that anytime we say we drop updates, you will be the first to receive them. And stay active, because on Sunday is coming with his top 10 prediction of the 2026-2027 Premier League season. Who is winning the Premier League, who is ending fourth, who is ending fifth, who is ending sixth, who is going to relegated, and those who are going to be finishing 10th. So stay active. By this evening today, we are going to be dropping that. Thanks for watching. One love.